gotten to the point with your third year in the league and as much international play as you participate in and compete in, that it's going to take you a few games to get you where you want to be? Do you just kind of accept that that's part of the deal now?
But maybe it's like maybe some these couple of games. I know I played a couple of games during the summer, different style of basketball, but it's the same. It's the same sports. And I hope I will catch the rhythm. I think it's not something bad right now. It's like it's not gonna be all season. Like so every game. I think I will improve, make a step one forward. I think shouldn't be some big question. About it. It's just about time. Maybe it can happen next game. Maybe it can happen a couple of games. But I don't think I'm playing bad. Like you cannot recognize me. Things like that. I think just how I finished last year. Everybody maybe expect that kind of game beginning of the season, but I think it's hard. It needs a little bit time.
You're a guy who certainly plays hard. Ben and Coach Brown were saying today that you guys talked about playing hard, playing with edge, playing tough. What does that mean to you? Where do you think things stand with that?
But yeah, we talk about that. Like last year we played a little more harder even in the beginning. Maybe not beginning. If you can remember last year, we were so until Christmas, and after Christmas we got the best record in the league. I think people cannot forget that. I think it's easy, just put the point. Feel it doesn't look great right now. It doesn't look great right now, but I think in next game they can change. I think it's just about time. Just one flip, and part of that is to play hard. And I agree. I think we should start from next game and be ready. Maybe because maybe we got the foul troubles, last two games. Maybe that was the one reason why we play, so not hard enough. And I think we should start from next game. I think we just play 5 games. I think it's not some big deal, if you ask me.
Are the defensive concepts all that new this year compared to?
Yeah, we got some new details. I don't want to say it's big difference. What I say last year we got the best record in the league from the Christmas, and I think it's just about time how we will pick up this new information what Coach Billy Lenga asked from us, and I think it's just about question. It's just little details. It's not some big changing in the defense.
Can you give me kind of an example of some of that?
Let's say we will try to more play like a playoff defense. To don't let to isolate pick and roll games, with the 2 guys, let them to play on 2-on-2, to don't involve, like other guys who can shoot from 3 points, because this is the future NBA, 3 points. And little bit is not a little bit thankful, but I think coaches ask more from us, to give the responsibility to the Joel, to make a plays down there, to go the block shots or to stay with his own man. Last year it was more, every guy rotates for rotations, and now it's a little bit different.
You shot for about 50 minutes, almost an hour. Why did you do that today?
I came yesterday to take some shots. Obviously, I'm not happy right now with my percentage, of course. But I'm saying that we come, how his game will go, and we are pro. You need to work on your shots, and everybody needs to work on his own detail, where he wanna become, what he wanna become, and you can have a Ben, he's coming to shoot free throws, to improve. You have Joel, still is working on his shots, other players too, TJ, Markel, I think it's a really good group of people, who really want to work hard.
Dario, with playing for Croatia, do you ever feel any additional pressure from back home to play for the national team, or is it more about you feel happy and proud to represent your country?
It's a half-half, I can say, like I feel very proud, I got the opportunity to represent my country, and of course I feel happy, to be there, to play to those guys, for people who really matter, what will Croatian basketball team, what will do in future. And of course it's some kind of pressure. I feel maybe a little more pressure than here. It's not like pressure I cannot handle it. It's like more pressure, every game is important there, especially when you have a qualification for World Cup or even for Olympic Games. It's a little bit hard, In NBA, sometimes you can have one bad game and you have another game for 1-2 days. And there, if you play one game bad, second game you play bad, you are home, So go home rule, like a playoff, something like that, something similar. And it's a little bit more harder for my brand. Of course, it's national team is different. You present your own family, your own friends, your people there, and it's a little bit more pressure. So,
Last season, when you guys had a little bit of early trouble, you had said that you thought the team needed to play ugly. Can you describe that a little bit? Like what you think the team needs to do when you say that?
yeah, I think you are right. I think means ugly sometimes. You need a win if you play ugly. I think sometimes we want to look too good. Sometimes sometimes you need just come and play, give the hits. And the play playoff is not like anymore to looking good, to look fancy. I think it's just come on the court, playing both ways, hard. Of course, some players got unbelievable talent, a great talent, and they can do some unbelievable things on the court. But they can still do that and play hard. And it's not like I point an example for some player or something. I think I'm pointing for like whole team, including myself. We need to come out there and play like a team who want to win the games. It's not like to play like bunch of talented kids, who know how to play ball and that's it. We really need to now grow up and learn. We need to win every game because it's hard to winning in this league.
With these subtle defensive changes that you guys have been talking about, there's been 49 points scored by the Bucks in one quarter, 41 by the Bulls, the Blake play, the three-point play at the end of the Pistons game. Why do you think there's been some struggles transitioning with these subtle defensive adjustments?
I think I don't look on that like how you get to look on that, but I think it's like more just happening. We need to adjust a little bit more new details, and of course, you have a Blake. We talk about guy, who is all-star, and we don't talk somebody, just came in NBA and who is not talent, who is not nothing. He scored 50 points. We're talking about the player, who show the world, how he knows the play. And the same Milwaukee Bucks, they improve a lot from last year. They had more shooters, They have just good quarter. Of course, if we play more tough, if we play more harder, that will be different. I think doesn't make some big sense, because we change some details in defense. I think it's not about that. I think it's more our attitude, how we need to show up and play on the court.
Dario, just last one, back to the Croatian team again. Could you ever foresee a situation or a scenario in which you didn't play international ball or play for Croatia?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, could you ever see a situation in which you didn't play for Croatia in international play? I mean, does it mean that much to you?
Yeah, it means so much to me. But sometimes it go into your mind. Maybe if you skip some summer, maybe you will be better player. Maybe you have more time to spend here in the States, to work on a game. Absolutely, I think I will be a better player if I didn't play this. How many 5-6 years in national team every night? I think I will be a better player. But end of the day, everything is matter, winning, and you want to win with national team too, and try to win some medal. Of course, we didn't get some situation luck. Some situations was our fault, and it's just so hard to talk about that, and really matters for me. And this way I choose, maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, but I'm really enjoying to be there and play with those guys and to represent my country.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dario.
Thank you.